like the content, please like and subscribe below. Otherwise, let's get into it. I did change up my recording software. I'm using OBS now, where I used to use NVIDIA themselves. So my video aspect ratio, I'm playing in 21:9, recording in 16:9. YouTube seems to prefer that, otherwise I can't do certain things in the YouTube app itself or the YouTube studio. So, let's get into the video then. I was starting with this truck, going with the Paystar to start repairing some of the roads, because that swamp we need to go through at the top of the map here. If I need to go up here, let's see, have a quick look here. Oh, still up. This swamp. The swing ring road around this over here it's just too difficult. It just takes way too much time to get through there. So I want to get this road repaired and also this one repaired. So I did scout it out with the hammer. Get these two missions so I can start them. So for this we're gonna need one metal planks, and for this one we're gonna need two wooden planks. So we're getting quite planked up in this one. I need to get to here for the sawmill for the wood and to the factory here for the metal. Easiest route, just gonna drive a ring road around. Like I said, I did start this mission with the Paystar, but I decided let's go and have a look and see what the Royal BM17 is like. So let's go. Because I did notice it actually has 1 inch bigger wheels with the optional actually to go up to 51 inches, which is quite significant over the 46 inches we go, and the biggest with 46 inches we get on the Paystar. And it looks like a much more modern truck. It almost looks, yeah, like not 90s, a little bit later. But yeah, oh, sorry, a tree. Just ran over a tree there. Let's see how it deals with the mud section. Not bad. I think it's a little bit better. It's faster through here. I think it's as fast as I've been through that section yet. So that's definitely a up point. Don't have a advanced low range on this yet. I only have the factory low range box. Let's hook up this trailer here quickly. Goes in there. That trailer. Let's go. Let's see how it does with the trailer, because I know when I swapped from the GMC to the fleet side, that did make the Fleet Star, sorry, that did make quite a big difference in the way the trailers are handled, because the Fleet Star doesn't like pulling a trailer that much. The GMC does a much better job of pulling trailers. But going off-road on its own, the Fleet, at this point I think the Fleet Star is still my best truck for going off-road. What do we need for this one? There's some items here as well. But this one isn't that bad, we can just drive past it. But we need metal for this one, so we might ring around and come fix this as well, so we can get the land open a little bit. But like I said, this one isn't that bad, you can just drive around it. Okay, it looks like this truck is a lot more fragile than the Paystar. As with all newer stuff, it's usually more fragile. Advantage, we do have a snorkel up there, so it is gonna go much deeper in water before it starts doing engine damage. Not getting hydro-locked. Ah, this is actually so much better, I think. It feels better. I might just be bluffing myself and thinking this. Trailer drifting. Okay, let's go get those metal planks and wooden planks. Which neither of them is actually planks, but okay. Yeah, this truck is, I think it's much more fragile than the international Paystar. Royal, which, yeah, I wonder where Royal is from. Or if it's just a different truck. It looks like an Earth or something on the front. Or DAF. Yeah, on road, doing quite well so far. We'll see what it does off-road. Fuel consumption, Yeah, definitely much better than the base star. The base star is thirsty. That thing can drink. Sorry, tree. I don't know what this truck has got against trees. Just wants to run them over and it doesn't even feel it. I think the problem we're having with the suspension getting damaged and everything like that might just be the speed of it as well, because it's much faster. It's definitely a lot faster than the base star. That was easy. That was absolutely really easy there. So yeah, definitely winning with this truck. I think I'm gonna swap over to this permanently now. Okay, off-road. Let's see off-road. This is gonna be the deciding factor. What it does in this section. It does have bigger wheels, so it should actually do better. It's only 1 inch is bigger at this point, but an inch is an inch. I'm still going the right road. Yes, I am. Getting concerned there for a moment. Should have just looked up. There's a factory. I'd say off-road performance has definitely increased as well. Does this have diff lock? It looks like it. Permanently on diff lock. So I haven't really seen one wing spin faster than the other ones. No, there the front wheels just did that. Okay, the front wheels just stopped completely while it was still throttled down. So no diff lock yet. Let's get loaded up. Oh, there's a trailer still right there. I could have drove all the way without a trailer. Why didn't I think of that? Only one, otherwise I'm not going to be able to load my wood. Steering the wrong way there. Almost jackknifed. I'm wanting to see what OBS does with the recording, because setting it up, figuring out that you can actually do multiple audio sessions in it was quite an ordeal. Because the tutorials, most of the tutorials you see only shows you where to set the multiple, where to decide to what channel you want to assign audio. But then it doesn't show you that you actually need to go set it on a different spot as well. So I finally stumbled on the Epos Vox's videos, where he explains how to set up the audio in this with a full OBS tutorial guide. It's like 5 hours long video. So I basically, I'm not doing streaming at this point, so I just skipped to always to where I needed to be. And yeah, let's see how that goes. Actually I have to switch into low gear, yeah, with the base star. No, this truck is much better. Yeah, no, I'm switching. I'm definitely switching. I just need to explore a little bit and upgrade this truck. So the thing is with the Fleet Star, the reason I didn't switch from that as soon as I got the newer trucks is that thing just sounds so amazing. It's a definite fun sound to listen to while you're driving, that V6 diesel. But this in the base star is just straight 6 or inline 4s or whatever they are. Just doesn't sound that good. It's just a normal like truck sound. Okay, I think we have everything we need now. Let's go repair those 2 rock falls. In Michigan, most of the rock falls that you need to repair were all service parts needed. So I don't know what's going on here that they need all of this to repair a rock fall. Maybe they shore up at the banks a little bit so it doesn't rock slide again. That might be it. I'll slow down a little bit here, but still no need to go into low range yet. Still plenty fast enough. Just need to complete the ring road and get back to all the way around. Yeah. This is much better. I really am enjoying this truck quite a lot. Okay, some deep mud section here. Let's see how it does here. And now I had to switch into low range and engage the diff locks with the base star. Get through this. But nothing of that needed here at this point yet. Let's see on the exit, because this is quite mucky here. Nope, just plows through it. And the thing is, I had this truck for 3 or 5 missions now already and I didn't use it. Yeah. Definitely would recommend. Oh, the game keeps doing that. It just keeps on freezing like that for no apparent reason. Okay, yeah. So, lesson learned. As soon as you get a truck, test it. There's a reason a truck is more expensive or whatever than the truck you're having, or the truck you're currently driving. Okay, it's struggling a little bit here. Let's grab winch. Ah. Do have the extended winch on here, which is the first upgrade I always do, just to get that range we need for the winch to be able to attach to something quite far off in the distance. Yeah, thick snow again. This is where you need those chain tires. But the problem is, what I don't like is when you do the chain tires, is you lose. You go down to good on mud. But if you put on actual proper mud tires, which is the thing you would go to the most on this map, you go down, you get excellent mud coverage. You lose all traction on the road basically, and then you still have good off-road performance with it. So that's why I prefer mud tires. Super Swampers are just much better at all of this. And then some testing done on roadkill showed that Super Swampers, which is basically made for mud, is the best tire you can use in sand as well. It's better than sandrail tires. And the reason you would use sandrail tires is for that explosive acceleration that you get from it, but otherwise for not getting stuck, mud tires are just better. Oh, this truck is good. It really is properly good. Here's... oh, sorry, wrong button there. Do have the roof mounted lights added on there as well. Come on, Bob. Look at Bob in there, grab the gears on the floor. Spinning. Now I need to go explore a little and find the upgrades of this truck. This truck isn't even raised yet. It's still on its basic suspension. So as soon as we get it raised and get it on 51-inch tires, I think this thing is just going to be unstoppable. Depends. Yeah, I think it's going to be quite unstoppable. I'm just considering, after I said that, I just thought about the tippiness. Because we did experience with the Fleet Star, once I upgraded its raised suspension, it basically doesn't know how to stand its wheels at that point. It just wants to flip over. Through here. And community. Maintained road. Okay, so county maintained road. That makes more sense. So this should be community maintained then. Oh, this game looks so good. Day-night cycle in Alaska is a bit weird here. Because as far as I know, Alaska has got either extremely long nights in the winter or extremely long days in the summer. With all this unfrozen water, it has to be summer. With the mud and everything we're encountering, it has to be summer, because in the winter this would all basically be frozen solid, wouldn't it? Yeah, you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I will try and respond to each and every comment. I try and do that as far as I can. So, let me know if I'm wrong. Oh, this is a tight squeeze in here. So this road is not gonna make our life any easier than going through the swamp. I'm gonna turn around here. Oh, even trailer reverse lights. That's a nice touch. Okay, so the trailer is just forcing on into the tracks. That's nice, that's what we want. I don't have to steer the trailer, it's just stuck in the tracks. A little bit left and down. Can I do it? I think I'm gonna go try and go through here. Let's see if it will. Might be a very dumb idea. Nope. It just goes. I need to put it through here. Wait a second and then make a right hand turn. What? Dog peeking that I missed there. Oh well. There's no real road going here, so let's just drop that there. Oh, there is actually there. It just doesn't show on the map. Come on, truck. You got this. Yeah, definitely my new favorite truck. Come on. Come on, don't get stuck now. You haven't been stuck yet. Still moving. Really slowly moving, but it's moving. Now, see if we can winch it. Yeah, so in Alaska there's definitely no easy route. Nowhere there's something you can clear up and which makes your life easier. Because I mean, if this is the easy map in Alaska, the other ones is definitely going to be much worse, because that's what I experienced in Michigan. That even the easy map is actually easy, and then as soon as you go away from that, you get to these terrible swamps you basically need to drive in the whole time. The entire map is just one swamp. Let's see, trailer view. That up, forwards, battery. Winch it. There we go. Around the cabin. Well, almost there. Okay, let's repair this one. And then the only other blocked road we still have to deal with is the rock obstacle over here. So we need to get back to the factory to repair that. That's over here. Rock obstacle. Start tracking. Let's go get that done as well. Factory right by us. The quickest route is probably going to go to factory, back over this route we're going now, and then all the way around with the ring road. So let's back up. Oh, don't want that. Want those. Let's just get this metal in. And would be so useful to have just have a flatbed on the truck now, but that wouldn't have made our previous mission easier. I grabbed this mission yet? Yes, I did. Remember, always grab those if you get close to one. Just start them. You can finish them later on. You don't have to do them immediately, but just start them immediately. Otherwise, you're gonna have to drive all the way here to start it and then go to where you need to go to finish it. Okay, let's start our new road. Let's see how our new road does. There's still a hammer in the way, of hammer in the way. Yeah, I keep on saying hammer instead of hammer. Going through here. This truck is really impressing me quite a lot. I really do wonder why I didn't switch to it earlier. Because it is just absolutely a beast. Move, peasant. Bouncing up and down. Okay, this road is not much better than the swamp. I'm guessing, like I said, there's no easy ride through Alaska. Everything is just difficult. You just suffer. It's all you need to do is suffer. Around this tree. Along that tree. Not into the tree, around the tree. You are a truck, not a baboon. Don't try and climb trees. Monkeys, baboons. Do baboons even climb trees? I'm just full of philosophical questions today. Yeah, so with this truck I don't actually even need to do my usual trick that I used in Michigan now with the Paystar and the Fleetstar, because I want to see what happens when I get back to Michigan with this truck. See what happens when I try and drive through that massive swamp. You need to drive through to get from the second map to the third map. Because yeah, the thing is you're basically swimming with the truck. If you have flotation tires there, I'm pretty sure the tires would just stay on the water. It wouldn't sink. We blew a tire. Lovely, we blew a tire. We are driving right past the shop, so I might as well just quickly go out, hop in and repair it, because it does still make the truck quite difficult to handle. Oh, don't slide. Don't slide. It just wants to slide its back end out now. Luckily I do have four-wheel drive engaged, so that wheel isn't completely just a brake. But no, this truck is definitely a lot more fragile than the Paystar. So yeah. Then it's so that I can just hop in there. It's going into winter bars now. We have been having quite a few cold days now. I'm actually sitting inside a sleeping bag, playing with the controller, and yeah, that is quite nice to be able to do that. Once I start streaming, it's probably gonna look weird when I do it, but I'm still gonna do it because I've been playing like this since, yeah, it was many years ago. Since I was like 13 or 14. Got my first PC. Was living in the garage. At this point, I moved everything into the garage so I can have my PC set up and bed and everything, and have my own room, because that's what you want when you pre-adolescent teen. I don't want to share a room anymore with your brother. So I moved out, and yeah, the garage didn't have ceiling. It was still a little bit open on the side where the roof overhangs on the wall. So quite cold living in Hamlet, where, if you know what Hamlet is, that is the Western Cape's snow watching the location to go watch snow. Everybody from Cape Town comes there to watch snow. Yeah, sitting in a garage with no ceiling, playing games. The sleeping bag trick did come in quite nicely. Come on, get over the rock. What's the point in repairing the road if I still can't use it? Because, I mean, geez, you did take care of a rock slide. Move all the rocks. That thing's almost as big as a car. They didn't move them at all. Truck is sliding, trailer is sliding. Hey guys, so having jackknifed the truck completely now, trying to make this U-turn, I think I'm gonna cut it here. Like and subscribe below, otherwise just enjoy the content and catch you in the next one. Bye!